I'm Mike O'Neill, remote working pioneer, talking about Costa Rica. So one of the things that comes up when you're going to be there in Costa Rica is what I will call premium excursions. In other words, really fun things to do, really fun things to do. And you're going to want to do at least one of these. So let's start at the top. Let's start with my favorite, the Catamaran Sunset Cruise. You get on the catamaran in the noon hour, and you sail out there a bit, or you just even by motor, you go on out to these cool areas where just out of the water out there are these little things that just stick up. Really cool places that you could get. No, you had to have a boat to get there. You never see them otherwise. And it's all expenses paid. So you got all you can drink, all you can eat. What a lot of people do is they drink a lot when they first get there and they take a little nap. I did. It wasn't because I drank too much, but I did take a little nap. I just kind of like I was relaxing on this really nice catamaran, taking it in, and then I realized I was missing things, so I got up. And we had a chicken fajita buffet, as much as you could eat, and stuff with rice and beans, the whole bit. And once you get out to where you're going out there, you generally then throw the toys out in the water, and you can go play in the water. I had a noodle that I went around me. In fact, if you watch my YouTube channel, you see the catamaran video where I'm jumping in the water out like that and stuff. So catamaran is my favorite. It's about $85, and go with some friends, but realize that, there's a lot of people there to meet. We met really cool people right on the catamaran ride. Now you got a small catamaran, medium and large. Get on the bigger catamaran if you can. Okay, bigger catamaran has more toys. They were disco dancing and stuff. They had a dance floor, and we did not. I was on a smaller one. We were putt-putting, and they were zooming along. So that's the catamaran, my favorite. So you get in the water a little bit more. Snorkeling. Okay, this is not snorkeling paradise like the Caribbean is. Okay. But there's a Caribbean side to Costa Rica, and maybe it is over there. But in general, snorkeling is something that's also kind of popular. Scuba, if you're, a scuba master and stuff like that, you get your license and all that kind of stuff before you go. They have ATV tours. The quads, or the four-wheel things where you're going out in the wilderness and stuff. That's on my list. I really want to do that. You splash a lot. You get mud all over yourselves going out there. It's really fun. And you scooter out. You go out there in the quads. You have lunch out there in the middle of the woods. I mean, not in the middle. I mean, they have a designated place. And then you come back and you just splash, splash, splash. You shower yourself off when you get back. That's a great one. That's kind of pricey as well. I don't remember exactly what that was. Maybe $100 or so and stuff. So let's see what else we might want to do. Surfing lessons. Oh, surfing lessons. I'm 61 and I just about did it. Just about did surfing lessons. And the best place to do surfing lessons is in Tamarindo. Okay. Of all the cities, all the places there, Tamarindo is the place that has the best beginning surfing. They have beginning and intermediate. Some of the other places, when you go further down south and stuff, have more really advanced stuff where the tubes of water come in and guys go through the tubes of water, or at least they try to. Okay, but if you want to try surfing, it's a really good thing to do, and it's a thing where you meet other people and stuff too. It's pretty neat. Once again, a lot of these are close to $100, at least 50 for sure. And what else do we got? Renting a bike. Okay, a bike excursion. Okay, you can get excursion out on a Vespa out there and stuff. Make your own excursion and stuff and go places you can on a bike and stuff as well. So think about as a substitute to an excursion, or in addition to an excursion, renting a vehicle, and I mean a fun vehicle like a bike or a motorbike, or they even rent in some of the towns golf carts. That's more like me. A golf cart rental. Yes. And the golf cart rentals hold a lot of people too, so you can just have people just hang out with you. Let's go for a ride. It looks so fun. I missed my chance one. There was no seat on it. Just like the whole bunch of us were going to go hop on the cart. We couldn't go. Anyway, so there's a little bit about excursions. Excursions, if you're really into nature, you can do the nature sightseeing sorts of things where you go through nature. I'm going to leave with the one I'm teetering on my next trip, which is coming up. Zip lining. Might do it. might do it. I hear it's the best thrill of all in Costa Rica. Okay, there are places there where you can like on the shore. You've got a parasailing. That's what it is, parasailing, and to go do that. And that looked pretty safe and pretty good as well, parasailing. But there's only just a little bit of that there in one location that I saw. So deep sea fishing is another one that people really enjoy. Going out in the boat and catching fish and stuff. I would go out and not even deep sea fish just to watch it, but I'm sure I would think like, God, maybe I should have paid instead of have the viewer, should have had the fisher license. I think that's kind of on my list to do, even though I don't eat fish much. It's an experience I really kind of want to have. I want the picture because we hold a big fish in Costa Rica. So think about those things. Worry about them when you get there. Okay? Worry about them once you get there. And there are places on the street out there that are like attraction places that'll book the stuff for you. And trust those guys. They're really cool folks. Really, really cool folks. If you stay at Salina has their own booking place right within Salina. So I went on the Catamaran tour in Tamarindo, and I booked it right through Salina. And, you know, there were 5 other Salina people that were going there with me out of like 15. So that was kind of neat. The hostels can kind of run that for you a little bit. Other things to do, you know, there's double-decker buses in some of these places where you can hop on the double-decker bus and tour around. That's like more inland, like in San Jose. So there's some ideas for excursions. And pretty much everything I talked about costs money. Somewhere between, well, bikes themselves are only $5-10 a day, but the other stuff is, you know, $7,500 a day. So kind of pick and choose, all right? Mike O'Neill, remote working pioneer here, talking about Costa Rica.